Hey everyone, Matt and V here from the Inception Agenda, and today we're going to be talking about testosterone, V.
Yes.
And how test boosters actually work and what people should be looking for in a good test booster.
Yeah, exactly. So testosterone being obviously the main male hormone, and females have a tiny bit of it as well. So what we focus on, Matt, is in our body, in the male body, basically in a body, you've got your free testosterone and you've got your total testosterone. So we all have a total amount of testosterone, but not all of it gets used. So we focus on the free testosterone. So what's freed up to be used by our body for such things as immune system, sleep, strength, libido, baby making,
fat loss, lean muscle mass, you name
keep
it.
Us alive, mental health.
General mental health, which is really a key one nowadays.
And we noticed in the market that there is a massive shortage of good natural testosterone boosters.
Yeah, and I think probably the first thing to kind of flag is testosterone boosters in a way is almost like it's a product category, but it almost is a little bit misleading because these things aren't going to boost your testosterone over what your free testosterone max actually would be. So they're not going to take you from like 100% to 150%. What they're going to do is help you get towards your 100%.
So not what the label says on those products.
No, like
boost testosterone by 150%.
Yeah, I mean we've seen it all in this space, and I think it's just really, trying to take advantage of customers who often think that these things are going to be some sort of like, magic pill. Where a lot of them are almost no better than a placebo.
Oh, 100%. So basically, as you touched on, we focus on free testosterone. So you and I and whoever it is, we've got a amount of testosterone which our body can use.
Yes.
So we want to maximize it. And after the age of, I believe, 27, 28, our DHEA, our body's potential to produce testosterone decreases, therefore every year, right? And that's where a lot of studies are coming out where males become, the mental health starts going down, we get sicker, strength goes down, libido goes down. It's all downhill from us, basically, because of testosterone
your
point of view.
Your immune system takes a hit, everything. Test is so key for our immune system, our general health, our mental well-being. It just goes on. It's the foundation hormone for men.
Correct. So that's what we always recommend to males in particular is we highly recommend a good natural testosterone enhancer.
And this is regardless of whether you're at the gym or not. So this doesn't matter if you're trying to train in the gym, if you're training for sport or anything like that. This is like a general health supplement essential for men, like a multivitamin would be. You take a multivitamin whether you're at the gym or not, or most people tend to, unless you're eating all your greens perfectly, which nobody does. So this is about general health, not just for gym goers.
No, and a lot of guys get scared, I guess, when we mention the word testosterone booster to them. But as you said, to me, it's as essential, if not even more essential than a multivitamin, protein, etc. They all come into that group where every male over the age of 27, I believe, should definitely look into a natural boosting supplement.
Yes, absolutely.
How to pick one, Matt, because on the market these days, I remember you asked me to do a bit of research on it, and I think I went through about, don't quote me, but 150 odd of them.
I think it was that. I think it may have been even
Probably
more. I
more.
mean, it's a very heavily marketed space, and one that often sells, I think, looking at the dosages a little bit to desperation. You look at the pills, you look at the amount of excipient inside the pills that people have got there, and you might be taking a pill that's only 10% active ingredients.
Yeah, correct. So basically what you want to look for in a testosterone enhancer or testosterone booster is what herbs or amino acids they're using to enhance it and how much of those herbs are in there or those aminos are in there. So basically a couple of them that we highly recommend is your shilajit. Shilajit, there's different forms of it. So you always want the highest quality one. I believe it comes out of India, a little black substance which comes out of rocks, which has been sold for many, many generations. But one of the most proven supplements out there that enhances our body's ability to use testosterone better. So highly recommend shilajit.
And as I found as well, when I was sourcing for ourselves, for our products, huge range in quality. So you've got like the really legit sourced from India, where we went through specific lab testing to make sure it was what they said it was, versus, we had 2 batches of other product which came out of other countries which failed, which weren't legitimately what they said on the label. And so, there's massive variations in quality out there of these core ingredients. So just because something says it's got it in there doesn't necessarily guarantee that it's actually an efficacious source of that particular ingredient.
100%.
And that's why, things like, true to label, why it's important to actually look at the label yourself and look at the facilities that they're being produced in and make sure they're being produced out of legitimate TGA or FDA certified facilities.
Yeah, correct. And it's not only, the ingredients, as you said, the quality behind it. And that goes for all of them. You've got your shilajit, your acomolongophilia, your D-aspartic acid, you've got tribulus, you've got all these formulations that have been used for so many years, but there's actually a massive difference in the quality. So you need to look for testosterone enhancing products which have these ingredients, however, have the quality testing behind them. And basically covering from that is we need to tell the viewers when testosterone boosters, when they should use them and how long they should use them for. I know in particular Inception have a 3-stage enhancing system coming out, so basically we can just rotate. But in the meantime, what do you reckon?
That's a really tough one for me. Like it genuinely is, like, because it depends what booster people are actually using out there.
Correct.
And then, whether they should be cycling on or off, because some of it, you could literally take 4 times the recommended dose and it wouldn't do anything.
Yes. So it really comes down to variables, doesn't it? Age, the reason why you're using it. So, I like to take my testosterone boosters at nighttime. I know a lot of people take them during the day.
I know the one that I use is a morning and night formula. So I have to use it morning, night. I tend to cycle that one 2 months on, 1 month off.
Yes.
But, again, like with our 3-stage system, which is coming in, that's completely different in terms of you're able to stay on them all the time, because we've got one that's built in to recover your system after using the second one and so on. So there's basically that 3-stage approach, which is unique in the industry.
Exactly. I haven't seen it done yet, to be honest.
But it's hard for me to say, because I look at the dosages on the vast majority of test boosters, and I'm kind of trying to put myself in the shoes of most of the customers out there. That odds are they're using one of these underdose test boosters. And frankly, you could take the whole month's supply in one day and it probably wouldn't make much difference, because these things are just that underdosed.
Yeah, unfortunately. And that's what I wanted you to sort of cover is I still haven't seen a booster out there which I'd put 100% trust in, that I'll tell a consumer to use day in and day out, month after month, and knowing it's working. There's
actually only one I can think of which is on the market at the moment. I can't name it because, we kind of keep these things pretty agnostic from product.
Oh, yes.
Which is the one I'm using, which has got a really good morning-night formula split on it. But again, I look at some of the stuff that used to be on the market, which is no longer available, and the general range of what's on the market, and it's pretty poor what's out there at the moment.
Exactly. So there's a big hole in the market for a good testosterone system at the moment. But highly recommend them. As we said, the Inception Labs 3-stage formulation will be out soon. So any male basically and female over the age of 27, definitely recommend trying these testosterone enhancers, and you will feel, a substantial amount of difference in recovery, strength, libido. I know when I'm on them, I cycle them sort of 8 weeks on, 8 weeks off, that I do notice a difference. It's in particular, to be honest, my immune system's better. I feel like I can just keep training more, as long as I'm taking my protein and aminos, as well as obviously nutrition and everything like that. But they do make a big difference. So there's people out there that say they don't work and you don't need them. They're probably just using the wrong ones or using them correctly. There's a big amount of people out there that say they're a waste of money unless you're taking the legal stuff. I don't agree with that.
No.
It's really about what you choose and how you use it and the quality behind these products.
Yeah, and does the company that you're buying them from appear to understand the science behind it? Do they have the right information? Do they have the right education?
Yeah. So end of the day, guys, testosterone enhancers are a massive part of our male, training, immune system, health. We highly recommend them. So definitely do your research on them. And as we said, the Inception 3-stage will be out very soon, and we can't wait to get your feedback.
This is Matt and V for the Inception Agenda. Thanks for listening.